Greetings. This is a video for all of you who are in the Thursday WRL group. Our first gathering will be this Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific time and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the Mountain Time, I guess, would be 11 a.m. and the Central Time would be noon. Okay, so here's who's in the Thursday class. Eric, Dan, Bill, Jen, Alice, Vicky, Jocelyn, myself, Annetta, Jonathan, Julia, and Bina. That's our list. And here's a few essentials that I'd like you to bring for class, okay? Just a few things. So here they are. The first thing is to bring an article of clothing. It can be really simple. Really anything. It could be a cool hat. See how this looks? This is my wife's hat. Okay, it could be a hat. It could be, a colorful scarf. It could be a really cool handmade vest that a craftsperson friend made for me. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Any article of clothing. It's going to be our article of wonder and curiosity. So when we put on our article of clothing sometime during the class, we will be inviting in curiosity and wonder. So bring any article of clothing that might feel like that to you. Don't wear it in the beginning. We'll be putting it on during class. Okay. Secondly, a teacup, a coffee cup, your basic average teacup or coffee cup. And thirdly, a notebook. See if you can make it a new notebook without any writing in it, and we'll be using it for something called soul scribing during the course of our gatherings together, and I'll tell you more about that later. So notebook, cup, and an article of clothing. Okay, next, I will be sending out a Zoom link the day before our gathering, so I'll be sending that out Wednesday. And, so our gathering starts, as I said, 10 a.m. on the West Coast, 1 p.m. In the Eastern Standard Time Zone. And so this gets a little tricky sometimes in our modern kind of hurried, rushed culture. I'm going to do my best every single time we gather to start precisely on time. And part of the reason is I'd like us to create a bit of a ritual space together. And for those of you who have been in ritual space or held ritual space, which I'm guessing is probably almost all of you, being on time is a part of it. There's a ceremonial quality to it, and it's a little more formal, not formal exactly, but less informal than a lot of our groups and classes and meetings. So I'm going to do my best to start precisely on the moment, the top of the hour. And, if you can't make it till a few minutes later, then of course come and you'll be welcomed into the group. But just to let you know, the first thing we're going to do is a benediction where we're reaching out, expressing gratitude to all sorts of different beings, human and other than human, animal, plant, and all. So that's a nice, important beginning to each hour. And then we're going to do some short somatic exercises where we're going to begin to sort of weave togetherness into our group. So those are pretty important things and really set up the rest of the group. So do your best. And I'm going to go onto the Zoom link 15 minutes before each class starts for any informal hanging out, questions, exchanging of thoughts. So you're welcome to that 15 minutes before class. And then right at 10 or right at 1, whenever class we're going to start. So see if you can get a couple minutes early. See if you can get there a couple minutes earlier so you can relax a little and we can all sort of go forward together. Okay. What else? I know there was one other thing. We got the Zoom link. We got that. We got the coming on time. And we got the articles of clothing. And if I can't think of it, I will just end it. Oh, what was it? Well, I can't think of it right now.